Hey, welcome back. This is DK. Back with another Gunpla, Gundam-based limited Zeta Gundam 3. My brother recently took a trip to Japan and he picked up this one and another one for me. Nice brother, yeah? This is probably due to this kit being a limited edition. Each plastic wrap had like 2 or 3 runners inside. I think the total runner count was at like 7 or 8, including the base kit. Also had 2 decals, which I did not end up using except few. The manual was a little different too. It had one sheet for being a special edition, but it used the regular Zeta Gundam's manual as its manual. So you use this to build the Gunpla and use the other one sheet to put the special decal that came with it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's build. So for this first 2 minutes, I will be basically just taking it out from the runner, cleaning it, and just put it together to grab some base model looks. I do have a guide to make Gunpla in detail in other videos, so check those out. I try to make a video at least twice a month, but this time I think I dragged like a month for it. I had some issue trying to move, like house has some water issue, things like that. I'll still try to post regularly if I have time in my hands. To be honest, I really like to skip this basic build parts because, I have to take them apart anyway. But in order to get the before and after look, I think this part really helps. So this Gundam consists of mostly white and gray and accent of purple, but I will be making a dark version of this. And I'm not sure if you noticed, I've been nipping the inside of Gunpla like this. I saw this from some Gunpla YouTuber, but it's basically losing up the little tight hole in the plastic, so it's easier to pull them apart later. So I try to fit it in nicely in the beginning, but if it's too tight, if I feel the tightness, I'll take it out and nip a few holes to make them loose. Even with the plying tools, the Gunpla taking apart tools, I don't know what you call those. I have a plastic one and metal one. They're really thin knives basically. You put it in between the crevices and try to pull them apart. But even with those tools, Gunplas are plastics, so they make a little dent. But if I use this making a hole loose method, it was much easier to take them apart without damaging the plastic. But the problem is sometimes some pieces got a little too loose. When that happens, I just simply glue them together at the end because I don't need to take them out anyway after painting everything or prepping everything. So the base build is almost done. It's done actually. Really clean, flat build. White, gray, purple like I said. And this thing turns into a spaceship, wave rider they call it. Now we're gonna start modding and painting. I start with modifying the V-fins to make them look sharper. And I just got this paint mixer, paint shaker from Japan site. I think it goes for like $100 in Amazon, but I got it for like 50 bucks. Ship it from Japan. Since I'm gonna make this Gunpla into a dark version, I'm priming them all in black using aqueous black surfacer. First color I'm using is Tamiya X10 Gunmetal Chrome color. This is basically going into every inner frame of the Gundams, also the wing. And before I move on to the other colors, I had to do some masking because I wanted to do some accent colors without the stickers, decals. So I'm putting it on, cutting it out using wooden toothpick and sharp X-Acto knives to get the exact edges. When I was only using water-based primer, it was kind of scary to put masking tape on because those primers are so weak, it comes off with the stickiness from the tape. So I had to loosen up the stickiness from the tape, but with this aqueous, no problem. And I'm doing a small hand paint, a copper pipe parts. Nothing too special, just little details. I chose to use aqueous metallic red for the accent color. This is where it's supposed to be purple if it was the original Gundam base limited color. This color isn't super metallic, but it's a good red. I chose to do the yellow part with this Gaia Starbright Gold. This one's a lacquer based paint. They do smell worse than aqueous or any water-based ones, but since it's only small areas, it's doable, and lacquers do show up better than the other ones, I think. Masking was pain, but masking off is really satisfying. I was actually debating between the accent red versus making it like super shiny chrome, but I'm making the whole Gundam in dark black already. I thought if I do silver or chrome, it might look too monotoned, almost like a comic book maybe, too flat almost. So I chose to keep it, give it some red, give it some gold here and there to make it look interesting. This part kind of always freaks me out. It freaked me out in the beginning a lot, but now I'm getting used to it. I think doing a base build with a manual before I break it down really helps because I kind of know what part goes where. We get used to everything. I didn't lose anything. Everything came together to finish this Gundam. Zeta 3. It took me about 2 weeks to finish this thing, but I'm pretty happy with it. I'm not sure if you can tell, but there is definitely two different black in this build. One's a super matte, which is an aqueous surfacer. Another one is a glossy black, aqueous glossy black that I forgot to show in the video. I am overall really happy with this build. I couldn't use any decals or the stickers that came with the kit because that one was based off of like white and purple Gundam, but I changed the whole color scheme. I wish I had bought some 1/144 scale decals, like extra decals from hobby stores, but I don't have any yet. I'll just keep it as a clean build for now. Maybe I'll add some decals later when I get hands on them. I still have a Furka Zeta Gundam to build, the master grade. I also built the Hayakushiki master grade, the gold one. So one day I'll have 3 Zeta Gundams sitting on my deck. But as always, thank you very much for watching this video. Hopefully I'll get another video up soon. See you next time. Thank you.